Smash that like button if you guys woke up this morning. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get right into the news. Yeah, YouTube still is flagging a lot of stuff. It's very spooky out here. And I got a late start today, but let's get right into it. We got Young Thug keeping it real with Ralo. Ralo didn't have to ever beg Young Thug for any type of support of any kind. Unfortunately, he had to do that with the person that he signed to. Doesn't make sense, man. Then we got Cardi B. She wants $30 million from her ex-manager. Her ex-manager was coming for her. Now she's coming right back. And this is why you shouldn't really, if you had past dealings with somebody and it wasn't clear-cut in the contract, it's not even worth battling with it because Cardi B has plenty of money to keep things tied up. So as soon as he launched a case against her, she launched a case against back him. It's just a big mess. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Yeah, YouTube's acting a little funny. They're flagging everything. So you can't make any type of money or anything off the videos right now. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but hey, I'm doing this because I love it at the same time. So we're going to keep going. So we got Ralo, of course. Now he has people telling on him and everything in court. Yeah, his case is looking very bad. And it's unfortunate, because it's just for something small, nothing major, I'm going to be honest. Kim Kardashian's lobbying to pass things, so this isn't such a big problem anymore. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the wording of things, but it's just Ralo doesn't deserve to go away for 10 years for what they're accusing him of, and then now he has guys turning on him that were in his crew to avoid time, and it's getting real sad. He's kind of talked about that kind of stuff and shown the light on the people that are doing that. Also, at the same time, he was signed to Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane hasn't shouted him out at all. I know you guys are shocked. And every time I reported that, you guys called me a liar. Well, Ralo called him out, a week and a half ago, and all Gucci Mane said back was fam goon. When Young Thug the whole time has said free Ralo, free this, free that, and he's not even signed to Young Thug. I mean, Young Thug is keeping it more real with Ralo than Gucci Mane is. It's just I like Gucci Mane. I know you guys would be like, oh, why are you coming for Guwap? I'm not. I'm just saying there's some funny things that he does sometimes that I just don't understand when you got people that you embrace and then push them away. He's done this with Waka. He's done this with OJ the Juice Man. OJ the Juice Man just has so much class, he doesn't talk about it, Waka's been vocal about it. Other artists that have been signed to Gucci have been vocal about it, and it's not good, It's disappointing because we all like Gucci Mane, but the way he treats people sometimes, it just isn't right, Even when I was me and him used to be cool, and then there was a couple, and this doesn't mean that I don't like him. I just, at one point I had to realize this isn't really that great, because 2010, we tried to start working together again, and he would have me go to studio, and I would just wait there, and he would never show up. Or, it was just a lot of instances like that. He doesn't value other people's time when you're busy yourself. So I was like, I would love to do more videos with him around that time, but he just didn't show up. You kind of got to be a puppy dog, and nobody wants to be like that, Nobody wants to have to beg for somebody to mess with them. It's it has to be mutual. And I can see what that Ralo is going through. He just wants some love, man, from his friend that he considered a friend, Anyways, then we'll get into Cardi B news. Cardi B wants 30 M's from her ex-manager. Now, her ex-manager was taking her to court for millions, saying that he wanted 15 mil. She wanted 15 mil in damages, but then amended it, added 10 million in compensatory damages along with another 20 million for punitive damages. Now she's saying Shaft took a bigger cut for the whole income that he was supposed to, while making her believe that her interests were being protected. So he must have gotten money from everything, even though he claims that he wasn't getting money. I think he was the original person that took a suit out against her because she moved on and didn't include him in future plans. Even Funk Flex talked about this before. And it's kind of confusing what's really going on there. And I think the only people that will know what's going on there are the people involved that really were a part of the whole thing. Because honestly, it's just super confusing. I don't know. We'll have to see what goes on with this, but Cardi has escalated it to another level, and we'll have to see what goes on with that. So let's get to just regular talk, okay? First off, guys, I always want to say, save your money. Don't spend it on frivolous things, because that is all you got in this world is your family, your love, and your money. And money keeps you sane. Money is power. Money gives you the power to say no. It gives you the power to do what you want when you want. And you have to protect that, because that's your lifeline. Without money, you can't buy food, you can't buy water, and you can't provide yourself with shelter and the people you love with shelter. So you have to protect your money. You have to invest it where it's working for you. Put it in safe things like savings accounts with high interest, Don't put it in your local Bank of America that's paying you 0.0025. Look for high interest. I've gone over this in past videos. You got companies like Ally, American Express. I think Goldman Sachs has a savings account where it's paying you 2%. Your money's working for you while it's being stored away instead of just sitting there, making nothing. You have certified deposits where your money gets tied up for 2 years or a year, but you're making 2.5%, and then you can't touch it because there's penalties, So you don't, with a savings account, you're at least protected by the FDIC. I think you are with the CDs too, but you can touch it, in a savings with no penalties. Also, think about how you're spending your money. When you use your debit card, you're not getting any money back. You want to get a credit card that has cash back with no annual fees. You don't want to be paying an annual fee of any sort ever, okay? But you also want to be making back some money when you spend money. And a lot of cards, like the Chase Freedom and the American Express Magnet card, you're getting 1.5% back minimum on every gas purchase, every food purchase, everything. And then certain companies do promos with these companies, like maybe you want to buy a belt at Neiman Marcus or you need more cologne. Sometimes they offered up to 10% back. So when you buy that $100, $200 cologne, if you're, kind of fancy out there, you're getting $20, 10, $20 back. That's nice. Versus your debit card where you get nothing back, okay? These companies they have incentives to use these cards, it drives people to shop, so always look for that thing. And if you're shopping online, use Ebates. Use that. You can make a percentage back. I think they renamed it. It's called Rakuten. Rakuten. You can make 3% back at Sam's Club on top of your credit card. So not only you're getting 1.5% back on your credit card, you get an extra 3% by shopping through eBay. So you just go in there, you activate it when you go shopping. At Macy's, 3% back. Best Buy, 1%. Gap, 6%. Walmart, up to 5%. Rakuten. You can make money back. So your money, you're not spending as much money. Less money out. Live Nipsey's hustle. Nipsey's motto. All money in, no money out. You don't want to spend too much money, okay? You just gotta find these deals. Be careful when you're spending your money because you don't want to give it all away. The more you keep, the more you have to invest and keep for yourself. And also be very aware of carrying around people's burdens. I saw a really nice video the other day where the guy was talking about holding a bottle of water, and he was asking people, okay, I'm going to give you this bottle of water. Can you hold this bottle for an hour? And the person's like, yeah, but my arm's going to start to hurt. And they're like, how about 24 hours? Like, my arm might fall off. It might start to hurt so bad. That's like when you carry anger for other people or you stress out about a situation, it's going to make you tired. You you got to let certain things go. I'm not saying forget what happened and what someone did, but you got to let it go, because when you keep it in and it bothers you, it turns into, it can either motivate you or it can wear you down. Most of the time it wears you down, okay? Some people it motivates them. So just be aware of these things, guys. I'm going to continue random talks like this at the end of certain videos, because I think we all need to hear this. And some of this stuff I wish I knew when I was in my 20s. Now I'm in my mid 30s, and you know, I'm getting started a little later, when I wish I got started 10 years ago with small amounts of money, because it would have been a lot more now, you know? And then I would have had even better credit and even better investment opportunities, you know, with lower interest rates on things, you know? So get started as early as you can, man. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next video. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.